Hello guys, peace of Christ to all of you. For today's video, our topic is Islam a monotheistic religion? Let's watch this.
Hello.
Okay, hello.
Yes, I was here to say, you ask, is Islam is a monotheistic religion?
Uh-huh.
I say yes.
Really?
Yes.
So what is the Shahada?
La ilaha illallah,
Uh-huh.
Muhammad Rasulullah.
Okay, you just proved that Islam is not monotheist. Because if it's a monotheist, you do not need to say attach the name of any man to the name of God. You Muslims, you attach the name, like a person cannot be a Muslim unless he say two names. And the fact Muhammad is more important than Allah. Like if somebody says there's no God but Allah and Isa is the messenger of Allah, is a Muslim? No, you will say no. You have to say Muhammad. So monotheism is you obeying a command of one God in heaven based on the belief, not anyone else. But you Muslims favor Muhammad over Allah. As an example, do Muhammad obey Allah? Do Muhammad obey Allah?
I was going to say, who do you think the real monotheist then?
First of all, the idea of monotheist is not important because you see there is a group of people, I don't know if you know, they worship Satan. They are monotheist. They have one God, his name is Satan. So what? So monotheist mean nothing. People who worship Satan, they are monotheist. So the idea of having one God, two God, three God, seven God, who care? The question is if those gods are true or not. So the Hindus, they believe in a supreme God, one supreme God. All right. So does that mean they are right? No. No. So monotheism is a joke. Muslim, they hide behind it to cover how bad Islam is. Because if Allah is 2 or 4 or 5, this is not why I reject him. What if there are 7 gods? This is not the problem. The problem is if they are true or not. If there's true 7 God, it's okay. That's it. What we can do. There are 7. If there's 1, it's 1. So the number is not really what make you right or wrong. And Muslims, they go around and they are so proud about they are monotheists, but in fact, they in everything they do in their life, they associate Muhammad with Allah. In fact, you Muslims believe if not Muhammad, Allah not exist. The whole purpose of Allah.
No, that's not true. It goes like this. So Muslim need Allah. Allah don't need Muslim.
Do Allah need Muhammad?
He is last person that come from Allah.
No, this is not a question. Do Allah need Muhammad?
He don't need. He is the last messenger of Allah, but he don't need. He chose him also like Jesus.
No. You see, no. I'm asking you a specific question. Do Muhammad need Allah? Do Allah need Muhammad? Can Allah exist by himself without Muhammad?
Yes.
No. According to you Muslims, if not Muhammad, Allah did not create anything in this world. Is that correct?
No. If it's not for Muhammad, like they would be pagans in Arabia instead of Muslim.
This is funny. This is not a question. The whole, according to Islam, Abraham created because of Muhammad. Adam created because of the chair of Allah created. Do you see my screen? You see my screen?
Not on Discord. No.
You don't see it in Discord, guys. Do you see my screen in Discord? You see it, right? Okay, I will give you this link. Open it from your side if you don't see it. No problem. Open it from your side. This is your Muslim website, and this hadith is very well known. You can search it anywhere you want. So, Muhammad, he says that Allah said, if not you, Muhammad, I would not have created the creation. So, nothing in the world is exist except for the sake of Muhammad. And then we ask ourselves, Who is the God? So Muhammad does not exist for the sake of Allah. Allah is exist for the sake of Muhammad. The whole idea of Muhammad existence is you know, or Allah existence is to serve Muhammad. Allah want Muhammad to be happy. So what Allah He created Adam for the sake of Muhammad. Even Isa, even Moses, even Adam, even everybody created for the sake of Muhammad. I can give you here, this website maybe is more clear. Let's give you more reference. Let me give you this one. And let us put it in the screen here so people they can share with us the same website. If not you, Muhammad, see, this is a Muslim website. They want to convert me to Islam. You know, look, it's they have this. Let us close it. Okay. So they are asking, is this hadith is true? The answer, indeed, the Prophet of Allah, sallallahu alaihi, even Allah he pray on Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah he pray on Muhammad, not Muhammad pray to Allah. Allah he pray on Muhammad. Is the reason for the creation of Adam alayhi salam and the universe, all the universe. If the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi, you cannot even dare to say his name without praying on him. Allah pray on him. Was not in existence, then the arsh, the chair of Allah, the chair of Allah, the kursi of Allah, the tablet of Allah, lawh, tablet, the qalam, which means the pen, the sky, the earth, the heaven, the hell, the trees, the stones, even Christian Prince, you know, the creatures would not exist. So who is this Muhammad? What happened to the monotheist?
That is from the hadith
Uh-huh.
and not from the Quran.
So
So it's not Allah is saying that.
well, this is a no, this is Allah said to Muhammad. Allah said to Muhammad, if not you, Muhammad, if not you, Muhammad, I would not have created the creation. The one is talking is Allah.
So he choose Muhammad to deliver the message.
But choose the
So he was
my
conveying the
friend.
message to
Do
Muhammad.
you know how to read? It says he did not create the universe except for Muhammad. Even the chair of Allah. Okay, why Allah did not create his chair except for Muhammad? Do you know?
It was like he's trying to say it's destiny, you know, for Muhammad to become a prophet.
This is what,
So Allah
okay. What the
speaking to
destiny of Muhammad to become a prophet have to do with the chair of Allah?
It's Allah's plan.
Okay, what the connection between the chair of Allah and Allah plan for Muhammad? Is Muhammad going to sit on his chair?
Maybe it's like the throne, you know.
But who is going to sit on the chair, Allah or Muhammad?
So Allah is not like a person. So Allah is like the universe. Muhammad
This
would
is
just sit on
this is
the
not a
chair.
question. It's not a question. Allah have a throne. Who is going
Yeah,
to sit?
there's-
Who is going to sit on the throne? Allah or Muhammad?
Most beloved is going to sit on the throne.
Who?
Allah's most beloved is going to sit on the throne.
So Muhammad will sit on the throne?
Yeah.
So who's the God?
No, he's going to be the best prophet.
So the throne is the throne of God. Why Muhammad will sit on the throne of God? Unless he is God.
So Allah doesn't sit on the throne.
What?
So there has to be a person.
It have to be what?
Allah doesn't sit on the throne.
Allah doesn't sit on the throne?
It's not like a person. You're like trying to imagine like this person sitting on chair.
So Allah what he do on the throne? He is flying over it?
So it's like kingdom of God, you know?
No. It's a throne.
Muhammad will be in like high places.
It's a throne will be carried by 8 goats. Correct? Isn't it the throne will be, it's a physical throne, not metaphorical. It's going to be carried by 8 goats, correct?
Cannot confirm.
I'm not comparing, this is what your prophet said. Did I compare? I just said what your prophet said. 8 goats will carry the throne of Allah. Do you see it? The Muslim, they put between two brackets 8 angels, but in Arabic and the Hadith it doesn't say angels. It says 8 mountain goats. See it? And those mountain goats are so big, the distance between their hooves and their knees is like the distance between the heaven and the next. I'm so huge, man. I mean, one of them can
But
feed
I
the
feel
whole
like we're
universe.
going off the.
Huh?
I think we are going off. So the message of Islam is like God is one. So you have to pray towards the Kaaba.
My friend, what God of one? Who care? Okay, I told you, those who believe in Shaitan, God is one too. His name is Shaitan.
So do they have like?
But you don't believe in Allah. You believe in Muhammad. If somebody, okay, do Muhammad obey Allah or Allah obey Muhammad?
Muhammad obeys Allah.
No. Allah, he said in the Quran, you can marry only 4 wives. How many wives Muhammad have?
More than 4.
Uh-huh.
But that's because.
So Muhammad is not a Muslim. A Muslim is the one who followed the command of Allah. Muhammad is not a Muslim. The Islam is made for those dummy, you know, silly people. Muhammad is above Islam. He's God. Okay. So you, in order to to do, if you have a wife number 5, the Muslim will kill you, because this is considered like, you know, a form of fornication above your wives. Muhammad, he have more than 25 wives, not to mention the sex slaves. Forget about this. Muhammad, he have 16 privilege. One of them, if his eyes fall into your wife, you have to divorce your wife so he can sleep with her. Is that allowed in Islam? If I like your wife, you have to give her to me? Are you there?
Yeah, still here, still here. I don't think you're going off. You're not understanding the message.
This is the message. If I like your wife, this is the message. If I like your wife, Muhammad, if I like your wife, you have to give her to me. This is the message. What does this have to do with God? How this can be from God? And you know, you swallow your saliva. You don't understand the message. Why, if Muhammad, if he is a decent man, if he have a message, is that the message? He wanna F everybody wife. So what kind of religion says if the Prophet like any Muslim wife, the husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her? That is the message.
No.
What no?
Okay,
explain to me. Okay, explain to me. Okay, explain to me. Why, if his eyes fall into your wife and he like her, you have to divorce her so he can sleep with her? Why?
Why? What does Sharia say? You say you don't show nothing, and then you're there flaunting yourself.
What?
So when Muhammad was alive, there was Sharia law. So you know, women have to wear a burqa. So if you don't wear a burqa and you're there showing yourself,
what does it have to do with my question? First of all, Muhammad, women, they can uncover themselves and he can see them alone without even a man. I just told you, if the Prophet saw a woman wearing a burqa or not, who cares? If he saw a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her. I'm asking you why. Is that
I think it's a warning.
Huh?
It's a warning.
Is what?
It's a warning.
Warning?
Like to say, hey, cover up. Yeah.
What warning?
Like is letting like people know, like other husband know, like, you know, like keep your woman inside the house.
Oh, so the Prophet is like, guys, so Muhammad, he go in the street. If he see a woman in the street, he F her. because her husband, he did not keep her inside the house. The beast is outside. He will F your wife. This is what you're saying to me.
No,
Secondly,
it's like
obviously you do not know what are you talking about. The story here is about your prophet going to his own son's house, in the house, and he liked her, and obviously he effed her, and then he made a verse in the Quran says any believe. So Allah told him that he can take any woman, and this is here the privilege, number 16, number 11. If we go here, you will see here. Number 10, sorry. It says here, number 10. Do you know how to read Arabic? Read. Read and love. This is your religion. إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. If his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so the Prophet can F her. That's your religion. That is monotheism. Are you married?
I'll plead the fifth.
You're what?
So I've refused to answer.
Oh, you refuse to answer. Ah, okay. Is your wife at home? The Prophet is coming to town. The Prophet is coming to town. Get ready. You don't leave your wife to him, they will kill you. Islam is monotheist, brother. There's one God, his name is Muhammad. To the point Muslims, they have to give their wives to him. He is the most important. The whole universe created for Muhammad. Adam, Moses, Abraham, even Jesus, according to Muhammad, created for Muhammad. Everything. Chickens, ducks, anything. Trees, created for the sake of Muhammad. The pen of Allah. This is Islam. Islam is a pagan, filthy religion, and Muhammad is a filthy. Is that decency? Is that what decency is about? Is that what decency is about? What do you think?
Shame on the writers.
On the writers? Guys, this is a shame on the writers. What do you mean shame on the writers? This is what Muhammad did. He took his own son wife. He took his own son wife. So what do you mean shame on the writers? Shame on Muhammad. He did it. You're a monotheist, right? I like your monotheism. And look how many Allah allowed Muhammad to F. Hey Muhammad, you can F all of those women. This, the daughter of your cousin, the daughter of your cousin, the daughter of your uncle cousin, the daughter of etc. blah 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 blah. All of those you can F them, brother. Okay? I mean, you are an F machine. All right? You are a wonderful person. We send you to F everybody. And the Prophet, he must be from God. Who can deny that? Still you want to be a Muslim, my friend?
I came here to talk about spirituality, but I thought,
spirituality in Islam there is spirituality.
Yeah. That's religion.
No, because in order to have a spirituality, your God have to be spirit. Your God have no spirit. You Muslim cannot. You are the last one who speak about spirituality. If your God himself is not a spirit, how you can speak of a spirituality?
I take that sentence back. No
Okay.
spirituality, but I was gonna say it's monotheism, but you're like talking about sex. I I
I love
didn't want to
sex.
hear about
I
sex
love sex,
stuff.
my friend. Look, listen. Since I was a kid, my mom, she told me you're a boy. And oh boy, since that day, I like sex. You are talking me about sex. It's your God who keep talking about sex. You will have endless penis. Your wife vagina will be fit for that. You will have at least 72 women. And you will F them dahman dahman. How dahman dahman mean? Boo, 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 boo. Non-stop. And the orgasm will be 70 years. But just the orgasm, not the sex. Just the orgasm alone. And you are saying to me, I like to talk about sex? It's your God. Everything in Islam is about sex. If you go to heaven, what you will do? Sex. What is in heaven? Hmm?
So before you get to heaven, you have to do some good deeds. So Islam is about preaching that
Good
good
deed.
deeds, you know?
The good deed is the prophet. He see your wife, you gave him his wife. Because this is a good deed for you. Good for you. You are an honorable man. The prophet, he like your wife. You say, prophet, oh please, please take her, F her. Hey wife, open your legs. Let him garage his thing there. You know. Yeah, this is a good deed. So good deed. What good deed? What good deed? Okay, let me ask you. In Islam, if you are a gay, is that a good deed?
It's haram.
No.
It's haram.
Where in the
So
Quran
when you
says?
say gay,
Where in the Quran it says haram?
that's
No.
what the Islamic countries say, you know, it's haram, you can't do it.
No. According to the Quran, gays enter heaven. Is that true? Allah forgive not only if anyone associates somebody with him, which means Muslim cannot go to heaven anyway because you associate Muhammad with him. But according to the Quran, Allah forgive everything, every sin, except shirk. What shirk mean? To worship someone beside Allah. Okay.
But for let's say as an Arab, you might not need like a time and a place for you to refer to God, but because you know we converted, so we need a time and a place and a person to refer to God.
What
Maybe that
God? What
way.
refer to God? My friend, who need this God? I mean, your God,
It's
obviously,
because it's
look, my friend, hold on. Well, first of all, is your God is a God?
so God is one, but there's people people. No people. It's like the message came in the Arabic language. So
I am an Arab. I am an Arab. I am an
Islam
Arab. I am
Arabic.
an. The message came in Arabic. Okay, I got that. I am an Arab.
Okay.
Okay, and what that would do to me?
So for you,
Uh-huh.
so I'm saying is you don't need if you're gonna refer to like it's because it came in Arabic language. I have to learn Arabic language.
My friend, what does this have to do with Allah? Okay, listen. I get it. Allah is an Arab like me. This is why me and him, we talk all the time. All the time, you know. I walk in the street, talk to myself. I hear voices. Sometimes the stones say, Assalamu alaikum, CP. I say, Wa alaikum assalam. I hear stones talking to me. Your prophet, he talked to stones. And stones answer him, says, Allah alaikum assalam. Your prophet is mentally ill. So when you say Allah, he sent message in Arabic, okay, you just get Allah busted. According to Muhammad, Allah never sent a messenger except in the tongue of his own people. All right. What is your original language? Can you tell me? What's your original language?
Some Asian language.
Asian, okay. I like Asian food. Okay. So according to the Quran, Allah never sent the messenger except speaking in the tongue of the people. And the messenger have to be from the people. So if you are from Indonesia, orang, Allah will not send you a messenger unless he is speaking the language of orang, and he have to be Indonesian. So Muhammad cannot be a prophet for you, and the verse in front of you. Prove me wrong. This is the chapter 14, verse number 4. And if you are Asian, you can read it this way: 14, if you are a Filipino. How Muhammad is your messenger? Is he an Indonesian guy? Indonesia actually have many languages, correct, guys? There's many ethnic groups. So in order for a prophet to be sent to Indonesia, the prophet have to be from every ethnic group. He cannot be a prophet for all of Indonesia because there's many ethnic group, and speak their language, that ethnic group. So Muhammad, if he was sent to the Arab, okay, he cannot be sent to the Turkish, to the Indian, to the Indonesian, to the Bangladesh. He cannot. The verse in front of you, I'm not making things up.
Yes, nobody is disagreeing, but I'm saying.
So how Muhammad how Muhammad is your messenger now? If you agree, how Muhammad is your messenger? Guys, he agree. Did you hear him? He said he agree with me. Okay. How Muhammad then is your messenger? Go ahead.
Because we are Muslims.
What do you mean Muslims? Muhammad cannot be a messenger to you. Who is your messenger?
We don't have a messenger, so we choose Muhammad messenger.
Huh? It's not up to you. Guys, we don't have messenger, so we imported one. Oh, hold on, I have a caller. Hello? Get some breath. First of all, you are making fun of Prophet Muhammad. Zakir Naik, I'm not making fun. The guy, he said we don't have a messenger, so we chose Muhammad. Exactly. Because simply we are Indonesian. And yeah, Zakir Naik, you are Indonesian. Now you're Indonesian now. You're Kamala Harris. You are like Kamala Harris. She is Indian. Suddenly she became black. What's wrong with you? Get some breath. I am saying, like let us say I'm Indonesian. That will not change the fact that because we cannot include any prophet. What do you mean? It says Allah will never send you a prophet unless he speak your language and he is from your town. So how he can be your messenger? Get them breath. Very easy. Allah give us exception. Okay, what is the exception? He said the exception is there. He says never, we never send. Abdul, what is the exception is there? Never we send, never in the past. From the time of Muhammad in the past. So how he send you one? Zakir Naik, you are in the corner. Get them breath. First of all, you cannot corner me. Like, what do you mean? Why I cannot corner you? I did. For a very simple reason. I am right now in a circle room. You are what? I am in a circle room. You can corner me only if there is a corner. Therefore, I get you what said. Okay, Zakir Naik. You call me from a circle room or corner room, doesn't matter. You are cornered. Give me the answer. How Muhammad become your prophet? Get some breath. I have to go because I have to pray to Allah. What is the answer? We choose a prophet because we don't have one. Your name is Bloody Soda. I don't know what is left of you.
What else we to do? A lost soul. We need a prophet to guide us, you know? So we Muhammad. It's chosen by Zakir Naik.
I like it when you say he guide you. Okay, Muhammad, he guide you to what? To give your wife to him?
The right path.
To what? What is the right path? Okay, look with me. When you're a prophet, he kissed the black stone. Is that the right path? To be a pagan? Huh?
But he didn't do that to many rocks, did he?
He only one rock.
Yeah.
This rock is special, huh?
Not special, but you know
it's not.
It's there long
so why
time.
He kiss it? So why he kiss it?
So you know when Islam became monotheistic religion.
Islam became monotheist, so it was not monotheist before. Like what happened?
No,
it was 120 volt and then you make it 220 volt? What do you mean became monotheist? Listen, why he is kissing the black stone?
Because he's Quraysh,
Because
from
what?
the Quraysh tribe.
Quraysh tribe? What does have to do with this? So what Quraysh tribe? Why
So
Muhammad kissing black stones? Why he did kiss it? Is it sexy?
so the rock has like, I don't want to quote any hadith,
Uh-huh.
so we have to retain from that.
Uh-huh.
I will have to say is just, it's just been there since time. So
What
he's just
being
found
there?
it.
My friend, thank God you are not my English teacher. Otherwise, my English would be more horrible. What being there? What are you talking about? I'm asking you. I don't know what to say, my friend. Listen, listen. Why Muhammad he kissed the black stone? What being there? And why the black stone looked like a vagina? Is it true?
It wasn't like this before.
Oh no, it was. It was even more sexy. Have some hair, but now the hair is gone.
No,
Why
you
it looked like
know
a
what
vagina?
happened, you know?
Why? What is the secret behind why it looked like a vagina?
It's not that. It's asteroid. It's just nice small pieces.
Have you ever
They have to
seen?
stick
Have
together.
you ever seen an asteroid came from anywhere? It looked like a vagina. Is that the vagina of Allah? Be honest with me. Hmm?
Is glue holding the stones together. That's what it is.
But why it is in the shape of a vagina?
What else can it, like? What else? If anything else, then you would say, hey, why is it like that? And then if it's something else, you're like, hey, why is
What
it
if
like
I
that?
show you? What if I show you from your books that it is a vagina? What you would say? In front of everybody. I'm a Christian prince. I don't say things without giving proofs. If I show you from your books that this is the vagina of God and used to have menstruation, and this is why it turned black, what do you say? You're quiet.
I'll plead the fifth again.
Ah. My friend, I don't know if you
Anyway,
if you
I
keep
don't know.
if you keep practicing this. I mean, I don't want to be insulting. One day you ask your wife, "Are you a virgin?" She will say to you, "I plead the fifth again." What are you? What's wrong with you? You know? Is it true that the black stone become black because of the women blood? Because those people used to worship a vagina, and they used to go, and this is the vagina of Allah. They go to it, they pray to it, asking the women. They go around the Kaaba when they have their period. When they have their period, okay. And during that time, they go around the Kaaba totally naked. Is that true? They used to go around the Kaaba naked. Is that true? What is the religion required to go around the most holy house of God naked?
But nobody go there naked now.
Why they were going naked before? No, not right now. You go naked. Here we go. Look at the video. Naked. Look at them. Naked. They are not wearing underwear. They put a sheet. And this is a sheet that exists from the time of Jahiliyyah, before Islam. Nothing changed. Naked. All of them are naked. You shave your head like the Hindus, the Buddhists. You wear the same clothes the Buddhist, and the Buddhist and the Hindus, they have a black stone, the vagina and the penis. In your Kaaba, you have the vagina. There was 26 Kaaba, and the other ones that have the penis.
No, you can't make that comparison. It's because Hindus, Buddhists, they have like many places. They're looking everywhere when they're worshipping.
No,
So
you
Islam,
used to have many places. The Kaaba, there's 26 Kaaba in the Arabian Peninsula.
but there's no longer 26 Kaaba. So in
Because
mashallah.
they destroyed them.
So
You know
as you
what
can see,
you know what the word Kaaba mean?
Kaaba
What Kaaba mean?
in it doesn't really. It's like the direction, you know, where
No,
the Qibla
Kaaba
is.
mean a
Look
cube.
that way.
Kaaba mean a cube. You go right now, you will see that the Zoroastrians who worship fire, they have Kaaba. The Buddhists, they have Kaaba, and they do Hajj the same, and they wear the same clothes. They wear a sheet and they show one shoulder, and they shave their head. Is that true? And now let me show you that the black stone was nothing but a vagina.
But it,
Read
you
with me.
know, you're
Jibreel,
doing like everyday
Jibreel,
Muslim stuff.
hold on. Jibreel brought the black stone from heaven, and it was hidden in the mount of Abu Qubais, and the Abu Qubais gave birth to the black stone and throw it away from it, and then it was hidden inside it during the flood. It was white ruby from paradise. So when the menstruation, guy, do you see the word menstruation? Do you see it? When the menstruation touched it in the pre-Islamic era, it turned black. Do you see it? This is your book. This is the book of Az-Zamakhshari. All right? In the front of your eyes. The menstruation, and I will give you the link. This is your tafsir. Here we go. Open it. You can use Google Translation if you do not know Arabic. So what you say? Women vagina, blood. So what they used to do, this pagan religion, they go and they pray to the private part of the god. By touching that private part, they got fertility. Who is the god who do fertilize? That is Baal. Baal, the god of fertility. Allah is Baal. And Muhammad is an idiot. He do not know that the Allah is just another name of Baal. One of the jobs of the moon god is to do fertility. This is why he is the moon god. At night people have sex.
But no Muslim or no Islamic mosque is preaching, hey, Allah is Baal. You know,
You don't know, I know. That's not my problem. You don't know, I know. Is that my fault if you are ignorant? Muslims do not know. Muslims, they have no idea what Islam is about. The black
that's what I'm
stone.
saying. Like, is you're saying that I'm saying, like, no mosque is saying that.
No, this is your Muslim books. This is Az-Zamakhshari. What do you mean no Muslim saying that? Those are your biggest scholars. This is not a joke. Do you see it says tafsir? Look, look. This is tafsir. This is not a normal website. This is an official Islamic website. This is not Christian website or Hindu or Jewish or somebody making an article in newspaper. This is your highest scholars. People used to go totally naked, women and men, and they perform tawaf, exactly like the Muslims they do now, which means going around the Kaaba. And the women, they used to go around the Kaaba naked, and the men naked, and they sing a song during the time they go around the Kaaba. And then the women, each one of them, she stand in the front of the black stone, she touch her private part, and she is bleeding from, this why she is there. She wanna get pregnant. So what she do, they think that because they commit sin, she is not able to have a baby. So she go naked, she touch her vagina, she place her hand full of blood on the black stone. Then the men come after that and they scratch their penis inside the black stone. And then after that they have sex, hoping that Allah will give fertility and they will have babies. The reason it become a black, because those women obviously they believe, and the men, they did not have a children simply because of a sin. God is not happy with them. So by touching their private part, touching the black stone, that black stone will take your sin. Remember, the black stone was white like milk, Muhammad said, correct? Are you with me?
With you.
Okay. Did your prophet say the black stone was white like milk, but the sin make it black?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And
can you
make it black, but it's because it's in the Kaaba. Then you go and touch it in the Kaaba. You don't do the stuff that you're describing now.
how the black stone became a black? Explain to us.
It take the human sin away.
How?
That's the belief, but that's not the main thing. The only kiss it is because Muhammad Prophet
Okay,
kissed it.
the prophet kissed it. Why he kissed it?
You'll have to ask the man himself.
But the Arab before Muhammad, they kissed it too. They are pagan, we know that. Because it's a vagina. It's the vagina of Allah. You kiss it, you put your penis inside it, it's going to take the sin from the vagina of the woman and the penis of the man. And when you put your lips, Allah will bless your lips and your penis. And then you have sex after that. As you see in the hadith here, let me show you. It says that the Arab always used to go around the Kaaba totally naked. Totally, wearing nothing. And Muhammad never forbid them from going naked around the Kaaba. Never. Did you ask yourself why not? Why Muhammad never stand up and make a speech? Shame on you! Why you are waking naked? He used to go and watch and enjoy it. And he used to do it with them too. Do you see it? They used to go around the Kaaba totally naked. Ooh, I like it. Oof, man. A lot of women there. Ooh, oh, nipples. The Nepalese Kaaba, the Nepalese. Let us go to the Kaaba to watch some Nepalese in the state of nudity. Do you see it? They go around the Kaaba doing what? In the state of nudity. The Nepalese religion. Ooh, I'm excited now. I want to go to the Kaaba, guys. Sorry, I cannot wait. But imagine those women who look scary. They will make you vomit, man. I don't want to go. I changed my mind. Thank God we wear clothes. If we go naked in the street, people will start vomiting. Are you with me? Do you go around the Kaaba naked?
You don't go around the Kaaba naked. Obviously, you're wearing something.
No, you are not. You are wearing a sheet. I showed you the videos. Yeah, and how you mix between men and women in all this madness? How the Muslims, they say haram women to be with men, and then in the Kaaba, the women behind her ass there's 1,000 pervert. In fact, I saw many articles speaking about what the Saudi youth they do. They go to the Kaaba for very simple reason, to molest women, because in this place it's crowded, and those kids young, 17, 16, 18, 19, they cannot have sex, they don't have a girlfriend. So what they do, They go in the Kaaba. They find the women in front of them. He push himself behind her butt. By the time they circulate 7 times, whoop, he have orgasm. And there is a lot of yogurt over his jalabiya. In fact, your Muslims companion, they used to go around the Kaaba and their penises dripping semen. Is that correct? Or I'm making things up? Do you see it? We used to go to the Kaaba and our penises dripping semen. Drop, 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 boing, boing. This is the holy place of Allah. You are monotheist, my friend. Is the Christian Prince lying? This is the hadith in front of you. You see it? Is that my website? This is your website. Is that my translation? This is your translation. Be honest with me. Last time you went to the Kaaba, was your penis dripping semen? Just be honest. Nobody will know. Just between me and you on YouTube and Telegram, and you know, nobody will know. Huh? Don't tell me you will play the fifth now. We are out of them. Let's go to the sixth. You bleed the sixth. It's the sixth. What happened to this guy?
Yeah, we'll have to get a proper Islamic scholar to come and answer your questions, you know?
Why you don't call this a proper Islamic scholar? I never heard of one. Like who? Who will dare to debate me? Do you think really there is one guy in the world he dare, like, you know, if you know who I am, you will never talk to me. If you are a famous person and you are a sheikh, you will never, because that will be a career ending. But because you are nobody, you know, people do not know who you are, you can talk to me. But if it's a sheikh, somebody knows, they would never dare to come here. They go to those kids who don't know anything about Islam, like in YouTube. They don't know Arabic, they don't know the Quran, they don't have degrees in Islam. Yeah, they're lined up there. Here, no sheikh will come to me.
Can I put in something here?
Huh?
Can I put in something here?
You want to put something here, but don't put your sperm.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What you will put?
No, I wanted to say is because I feel like nobody come and talks to you. You're like doing too many this sex stuff on this, you know, about Islam, but it's not like that.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I think you're well, because if you're gonna speak to a sheikh and you say, you use our God's word and then you use the female's part, it's haram.
I'm not. No, this is your religion. I'm just showing what your rough prophet's saying. Your sheikh, he spent the day speaking about how to f your wife. It's halal. He can teach you about that. There is a very famous book by Imam As-Suyuti. It's called The Art of Effing. You want to show you the book? You want to show you the book?
No, that's all okay. I understand what you're trying to do, what you're trying to say.
You don't understand, no? You claim that sheikhs will not talk to me. This is your As-Suyuti book. What is the name of the book? I cannot even say it in Arabic. You know, people will be upset. I mean, if many here they speak Arabic. You go to download the I can give you the link. You can download it. If you do not know how to do things in the bedroom, he can help you. You know, the name, it says The Best of Effing with the Knowledge of Effing. Amazing. Very beautiful, you know. Yeah, look, and this is, and the Muslim, they are even selling it. But look like he don't have a very much good rating because he is not good in effing. Huh? You see it? Maktabatun Nur, the library of light. A lot of light here. نوادر الأيك في فن النيك. Islamic fiqh. The Islamic fiqh, the Islamic knowledge is about how to F your wife, how to put her feet around your neck, and where you put your hand when you are in that position. When she flip, how you grab her. When she flip over you, how she grab you. Brother, you are telling me Muslim sheikh, they will not talk to me because I'm speaking about sex? All your religion about sex. Name for me one thing in your religion is not about sex or saxophone.
One thing, I name you one thing. What's the
Name.
prayer? Does it have to do with sex, huh?
Prayer
Give
doesn't
me the
have
five prayer.
prayer doesn't have to sex. Prayer? Are you
So
sure?
you say name one. Yours.
Okay, I accept your
asking
challenge.
to name
Are
something.
you sure that prayer in Islam have not to do with sex?
You're there. You're praying towards the Qibla.
No, this is not this is not what you do. You bend over, and then the guy behind you will start swearing at looking at your butt, and you get horny. Is that correct?
That is called prostration. You know how Jesus
No,
used to pray? That's what
no,
it is.
no.
Yeah.
Jesus never prayed this way. This is false. You are making things up. This is your hadith. It says that Muslims, they got so excited because a gay imam, he bent over in front of them. So here you see, where is the imam gay? Hold on. Here we go. This is your imam gay. Here. The Muslim, they came to the Caliphate Uthman, they said to him, you are the chief of the Muslims in general, and you see what has befallen to you. We led the Salat, the prayer, by the leader of Al-Fitna. What is that? What he's doing? Trial, affliction, etc. What he's doing? What the heck he is doing? He is a gay. He is tempting them. Abdul, he cannot resist. All the Abdul behind the guy, they cannot concentrate in the prayer of Allah because everybody looking at his butt. And we are afraid of being sinful, brother, in following him. Uthman said, come on. Salat, which means the prayer, is the best of all deeds. So when people do good deed, do the same with them. And when they do bad deed, don't avoid it. As Zuhri, he said, in our opinion, one should not offer salat behind a feminine person unless there is no alternative. So my friend, can you tell me how this guy is tempting the Muslims behind if they are not gays themselves? He's a gay and he's an imam, and the caliphate, the first caliphate of Islam, he approved a gay imam. You see, in Christianity, like lately, we have false people, they claim to be priests and they are gays. For sure, this is false, satanic. No Christian approve it. It's totally against the Bible. But in your religion, from the time of the first caliphate, you have gay imam, and the caliphate, he said, so what? And the Muslims who claim that they are tempted. I mean, why I will be tempted if a gay he bend over in front of me? You tell me. Can you explain to me why they are tempted? I said to you, name for me one thing. It does not have to do with sex. You said salat. Okay, here we go. Your prayer, it have to do with sex. Everything in Islam is about sex. And isn't it obvious that those people who they are complaining, they are gays too? Because why they will be tempted? It says here, trial. What the trial? Guys, he is causing them trial. Oh, his butt, man, his butt is so good. This is a trial from Allah. How I can resist this round, but Alhamdulillah, Rabbul Alameen. He sent us such a beautiful ass. May Allah ask you. Are you there?
Still here.
What?
There is nothing else.
You are out of gas?
No, I say you'll have.
What?
Yes, that's. I'm just saying, innit? That's finish.
Finish
Topic
what?
done.
Finish what? Did you decide to leave Islam?
I decided. We do the salah.
Oh, you want to bend over
And
now?
then-
Respond to what I said. You want to bend over? That's deep.
No. No, it's because you're thinking in a homosexual way. That's what's the problem.
I am
there.
showing you the proof, my friend. I'm showing the proof. They are in trial because a gay he bent over. You tell me why they are in trial, affliction, etc. They are tempted because of a butt of a gay. That means all of them they are gays. Okay, did your prophet kiss a boy and he suck his tongue? Do you suck tongues of boys? You want to plead the fifth now? Again? Is that
Yeah.
is that normal for Muslims to suck the tongues of boys?
This is again. You have to say, hey, hadith. Some of the hadith in the Islamic tradition being done by the enemies.
Until now, guys, did I say anything without showing the proofs? So this is your religion. This is not the books of the Hindus or the Christians or the Buddhists. This is your books. Okay, hold on. In the heaven, is it true that Allah will give you boys who they are naked and they are so white and they will not bleed? Who are those boys? Who are those boys who will not bleed? Are they sexy? Huh? And why they are so white? He left? Oh, the guy, he left. Poor guy.
Hi, CP.
Hey, hi, Sarah. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Why you are doing good? What's wrong?
I'm happy to speak to you. I spoke to you 2 years back. I don't know if you remember me.
I don't remember you because at that time I was not even born at
And-
that time. I'm very young. All right.
I'm Sarah, and you spoke to me for 4 hours. You said you never spoke to anybody for that long.
You used to be a Muslim?
No, I called you and I told you. Yeah, I used to be a Muslim. Yeah.
That's
I
why I
called
spoke to you
you
for
and I
4
called-
hours. This is why I spoke to you
Yeah.
for 4 hours. Yeah, because I was.
No, but I was Christian when I called you. I was calling you about my uncle.
Okay. So what do you like to say
Yeah.
to us, Sarah? Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, Merry Christmas. And I'm Syrian, so I'm. You know what? I'm happy because Syria is free from Bashar. But as we know, the Islamic group is taken over.
Yeah,
And,
and today.
I think still I'm very still optimistic. Why? Because I think the Syrian people are intelligent, and once there's nothing worse that can happen to Syria after what happened already with Bashar al-Assad.
Yeah, you see,
But
but you did not see yet what will happen, because those, they are sneaky right now.
I know,
They
but
are
see,
trying to
that's why
play.
I'm still hopeful, because
Yeah,
once they see Islam for real, then a lot of people will change their mind about
yeah, but it
Islam.
might take another 50 years.
Let it take 50 years. I think in the future, and I feel in my soul that Syria will become again a Christian nation.
We hope so.
Of course, these people that call you, I feel sorry for them, because they grew up in good families and they saw beautiful traditions and good things about Islam. And if you read the Quran, there's some good things in it that that people can agree with. But
Like what?
that's the I don't know. I go through the Quran, I forgot a few things. Like there's like things like don't steal from
No, the Quran
the
says you can.
orphan,
The Quran says you can
don't
steal.
take their
No, no, no. You see,
money. I don't know.
no. You see, the Quran
Yeah, there's
is a satanic book.
like there are some things that they can say are good,
Yeah,
and
but if you
but
go in details,
there
there's
are
nothing.
some
Okay.
horrible things, of course,
Yeah.
that will cover whatever good there is,
All right.
because that's what the devil does. He mixes the truth. It only takes a little bit of evil to mix in with the truth, and the whole thing is
Yeah.
becomes bad.
Yeah, like you put poison, a drop of
Yeah,
poison in a dish to kill. You do not need to die.
exactly.
Not the whole food. The food is good, but a drop of poison will kill you.
But how will the devil deceive people if he doesn't add some good in it?
Yeah, exactly. That's why the Messiah, he told us, that we are aware of false teachers. They come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are
Yes.
wolves.
But the fruits, right? What comes out of it? If you
Right.
fully follow Islam, what comes out of it?
Killing and hate,
Comes out of it
killing
hate.
and hatred and
Comes
revenge.
out of it murder. It comes out of it beating women, hating women, seeing women as half human, and stepping on each other.
I don't know
You
even
know.
how Muhammad he can see women as half a human. I mean, they scare the hell of me. They are not only full, they are double.
Yes, that's true. But look, I think Muhammad, if we study his disgusting life and see, he knows that marrying more than one wife is wrong. How does he know? Because when he lived with Khadija in the beginning, he wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare do that to her, because
Yeah,
he knows
she's the rich.
exactly how it would make her feel.
Yeah,
So
she is the rich.
he knows it's not
She will kick
something
him
that
out.
women are happy.
She will
Oh
kick
yeah,
him.
of course.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So he's smart in that way. He stayed quiet like a little cockroach, and he took advantage of her. But when Ali Dawa and all these disgusting shuyukh come out and they say, yeah, I can marry 4 wives. Okay, good luck. But the only person it destroys is, first of all, you. And what kind of family do you have when you have 4 different homes and 4 different sets of children? And where will you rest your head and say, this is my home, these are the people who love me?
Yeah.
And your family grows up and everyone hates each other. Then they'll even brothers from the same 2 parents will kill each other over some land or some money.
So
So
Sarah,
imagine different moms.
once I was in elementary school, so there's a kid in my age, he's a Muslim. So, we play together, he said, let me go and ask my dad for some change, some money, so we can buy some ice cream or candies. So he went to his dad. He was sitting outside of the house. He came close to him, and what shocked me, the father asked him, you are the son of who?
Yeah, which mother, right?
He don't know.
Yeah.
He know that he's his son, but he do not know he's old.
Yeah.
The man is old. He don't remember he is the son from which wife.
Where this came.
So he told him,
But also
you are the
another
son of
thing
who?
that Muslims forget about, which is not, let's say, honorable and not, they say, bil halal, right?
Yeah,
What about وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ? What about that whole amount of women that you can have? Why is that okay?
yeah.
What about those women?
Rape
So
and
let's say 4
kidnapping.
wives is بالحلال وبالشرع. What about, okay, وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُكُمْ? Yes, that's also halal وبالشرع. And which human in their logical mind can say this is good, or this
Exactly.
is honorable, or this is clean, or this is why and how? But they say, oh, that's something in the past. Why is it in the past? It's in the Quran, and Quran is supposed to be the final book, and it's supposed to be the right
The
book and
final
put us
book of
all on track.
stupidity.
Yeah, it's disgusting. So basically, the man feels zero guilt. He's okay. I will be loyal to 4 wives. No, he's not going to be loyal, because if he travels for a work trip, he's going to remember that, oh, I can have extra women. Why not? And so who is he loyal to? Nobody. He's just even worse than the person
A loyal
who's
person. Why even a
woman.
loyal? If he was not loyal for the first women, how will be loyal for the fourth?
Exactly, and that's what I can't understand. Is like you're loyal to 1 until you have 2, and then you're loyal to 2 until you have 3, and then you're loyal to 3 until you have 4. So what does loyal mean exactly?
They are just following their lust.
It's and then they give you excuses. Oh, what if your wife can't have children? Okay, what if the man can't have children? Oh, what if the wife is sick? Okay, what if the husband is sick? Okay, so
Here we
some things
go.
in our lives we don't have control over. So if everything we wanted, we had to get our way. Someone who's born short wants to be tall, and people do surgeries for that. Okay, but then you make your body even worse. People have a face, they don't like it, they want to change it. It's not that easy. You just have to accept what you have and work with it. If that's what God wanted for you, then that's what God wanted for you. Like, you
Sarah,
don't
I
get
will
him.
tell you this is true story. When I went to Korea, I told the doctor I want to change my face. I want to look better. He said we need about like maybe between 700 to 800 surgery to look normal. You know, I said that's all. That's easy.
To look normal, just to look
To
normal.
look normal, yeah, And then he saw me how I will look after 800 surgery. I look like Zakir Naik.
What did you hear about Ibn Uthman? What his situation is?
Ibn who?
Farouk, Sheikh Ibn
The guy
Farouk.
he is beating his wife.
Yeah,
Well,
and
he's
threatening her,
practicing Islam. The
and
guy,
threatening the gun.
yeah, he is. He think he is still in Afghanistan.
He's a dirty, dirty person. But you know what? He's not doing anything that's not halal.
Right.
That's the truth.
He is just
Everything he's
practicing.
doing is according to Islam, 100%.
Yeah. And his
And
wife.
when you see it in reality, when you see this disgusting man in your face, just think about maybe 1,000 times worse, and then think of Muhammad.
In fact, his wife
And
is
that's the person
his
that
wife is
these
hypocrite.
people follow.
You see, his wife is hypocrite. She's complaining that he is beating her. But didn't you agree to marry a guy who is a sheikh and he's a Muslim?
Yeah.
Which means you agree for terms and condition, and part of it he can beat you.
Yeah.
But she's taking advantage that now she is in America. So she want to use her right as a human being in America, not her right as an animal in Islam. In Islam, if she called the police in Afghanistan saying my husband is beating me, they will say to her, he deserve it. This is why you are calling. For sure you deserve it. They will tell the husband to teach her how not to call the police again, and he will beat her more. But now she is lucky, she live in America, she can call the police, and now he have a case, and if she prove what she is saying, he might stay for a good time in jail.
Yeah, but even what's worse, and this is something I experienced in my family. Like her son, the adult son, he didn't do anything to defend his mom.
Shameful.
He just sit there and watch.
Shameful coward.
And even also in my family, my brothers never stood up for me. They don't care, right? Like you deserve it. That's how the way they see it.
Yeah.
The dad, whatever he does,
Is a community.
My mom at the end of the day is just a woman. Who cares if she's my mom?
It is the male. It's the male society.
Yeah. And it's sad because this mom, she gave birth to you, she raised you, She cooked
and
for
she
you,
herself, she
took
get
care.
beaten too.
Oh yeah, the boy, once he grows up, it doesn't matter who it is. The sister, if she's older, the mom, he's gonna control them just because he has some muscles. He'll throw them around and tell them to shut up and tell them to go here and go there and don't go here.
Yeah,
And that's the truth of the culture of Islam, sadly.
true, sister,
And
true.
the reason I want to also speak is because these poor Muslims, like me, when I was a Muslim, the problem with me is that I went to the sources and I read them and I wanted to be the most perfect Muslim. And the more I looked into the sources, the more my life became darkness. I hated myself, I hated everyone, and my life became completely like dark. I'm telling
You became a terrorist.
most of the Muslims, they don't go back and read for themselves. They just listen to the sheikh, they listen to their moms, maybe their dads, what the stories they grew up with, and they see maybe the good things around them of Islam. But that's why they're here defending Islam, but they have
So,
no idea.
Sarah, did you wear burqa?
I used to wear hijab, yeah, I did.
How it feel like in the hot weather?
Thankfully, I'm like skinny and I don't sweat a lot, so I was fine, to be honest.
Oh, okay, all right.
But I did go to school, I did come back. That was my life. I had no life outside.
All right. Yeah, because you
I
know, like
didn't
I feel sorry
experience
for
any.
those, especially Muslim women that I see in Indonesia. Like you see, the
Oh,
funny
yeah.
is, like you are from Syria. If you watch videos about women in Syria, you will see a huge
Yeah.
number of women. They don't even wear hijab. Even in Saudi Arabia, nobody wear hijab no more. You go to
Yeah.
Indonesia, you will see all those. They look like a chicken. All of them wearing
Yeah.
hijab. So how in the world somebody live in Indonesia can dress Islamic clothing? Indonesia is so humid, so hot. Not only
Yeah.
humid, it's because hot. If it's a dry, it can be way different from a humid
Yes,
and hot.
and the Middle East is dry.
Yeah, in Indonesia,
Yeah.
it's very humid. It's it's tropical country, so humidity, extreme hot, and wearing burqa. You can imagine how their body smell underneath, because they will be sweating
And
like
did I tell you? Did I tell you?
Yeah.
Before I wore hijab, I had some clothes, and my mom was complaining. They're too tight, they're too this, they're too that, you need to wear hijab. Then I wore hijab, guess what? I wore the same clothes. I wore the same clothes except with the long sleeve underneath it and the hijab over it. The same clothes, and now it's fine.
See?
It's not tight anymore. And actually, I was trying to follow Islam so good that I started to tell my mom maybe I should wear like more, modest clothes, maybe longer shirts, and then my mom would make fun of me.
Yeah, when
That was the funny part.
when I finished my law degree, we have like a graduation ceremony. So
Yeah.
I met some other student from different college. They are different, like so. The most of the girls, they go to study like Arabic language, to be teachers, etc. So I was in the law school, and we used to go to the cafeteria, and then we meet with some other student from different colleges, the same university. So there's a bunch of Muslim girls who they wear hijab, and they wear like three hijab. They wear a hat, and then a hijab, and then hijab over it, and then a hijab over it. All right.
Wow.
So in the ceremony of my graduation, suddenly a girl, she came to me. She's wearing like those Spanish clothing, like when you show the top of your shoulder,
Yeah.
I mean, I can see even like half of her breast is coming out, and she said, "Hey, happy for you," and she will give me a hug. I don't know who's this woman. I said, "Who? What? Who? Sorry, you know me?" I said, "What? You did not recognize me?" I said, "No," but then her voice, because she looked different now. I never saw her with with those. I said, "Oh, this is you. What happened?" She said, "My family are not here."
Wow.
Her family are not here. So it's taking advantage, I could not recognize her.
Also, I'm women too, like I had a friend in school. She used to wear like hijab to school, but on the weekend she visits her friends and she takes it off and she dances. And apparently she has a different reputation in the school between the people there. And
Many of those who try to present themselves as conservative, they are the last to be conservative. Most of them, not all of them for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Well, because being conservative is, yes, like I think what Jesus teaches us is if your heart is in a good place, it'll start showing on the outside.
Yeah.
Like the heart needs to change before the outside starts to change. But
Exactly.
other religions, they teach you, you know, you need to be this way, cover your face, cover your whatever your body, and then you'll be pure.
You will be fine.
No, that's not how purity works. Because all the filth comes out of your heart. It starts there. So if your heart is
do ablution like Sheikh Uthman. I don't know if you know the story about Sheikh Uthman. He married a woman to his friend, Lebanese guy. And then
I heard
this Lebanese guy, he have a fight with his wife. So he called Uthman because he is the one who married him to her. He told him, hello, Sheikh, can you please talk to her, advise her, you know? And then Uthman, he took the women.
Why not, right?
Yeah, why not? And then this guy, he go and he make video after video crying for his wife. Uthman took his wife.
Yeah. No, but she was a second wife, maybe even to the Lebanese guy, right?
I mean, she must be a trashy person anyway, you know.
Yeah, she's, and I heard that she supposedly she knew that she came into Uthman's marriage because he's coming to fix his. You know, with his
for
wife,
sure she is a good woman. For sure she is a good woman, you know.
Yeah. Like it's.
But she wear hijab. I mean, look, you see, if those people, they have dignity, shouldn't this Uthman himself says, this woman, if she was good, she will never leave her husband. She's still
really
married.
Want good? Is
and
that
come
why
to me.
He married her?
Yeah, I mean, this is cheating. Yeah. But because
we
they
know
don't have
that's
dignity.
Why he married her.
They don't have dignity.
Yeah. Like my dad, did I tell you?
No.
He has another wife, and he married her. I was 10 years old, and he married a 15 years old girl.
Oh boy.
From a poor village in Syria.
5 years older than you.
Yeah, they sold their daughter to my dad, and my dad took her. He stopped her from going to school, and yeah, he just went like women are for shopping. Like you take, you know, you don't care about her life. You know, I met my dad's second wife, and she was crying to me that my dad stopped her from going to school, and she was like suicidal. He just trapped her in the house, and then after she had 2 kids, and she had many miscarriages. After she had 2 kids, my dad said, you know what, I'm sick of you. If you want to go back to your family, but I'm done with you if you want. She's like, now after 2 kids, you want to divorce me? And she's still begging him just to finish her high school. Oh. He lets her sometimes, then if she gets on his nerves, he'll say no more. So I look at my dad and I'm like, well, you know, how do these people think? Does he not have humanity? He wanted his own daughter, me, to be treated like a princess and, you know, go to school and this and that. And then he doesn't want to treat other people's children, their girls, right?
Yeah.
How would God bless him exactly? I'm not sure.
His wife is 5 years older than you.
Yeah.
You were 10, she was 15.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's not enough for him to have a woman already. No, he need more, and he want someone so young, a child.
Yeah, something new.
He used her, abused her, and now he wanna dump her. He's sick with her.
And you know what? My dad's what he feels good about himself. Why? Well, this girl is poor.
Oh yeah, he helped her.
And I made her rich.
It was a charity. He helped her. It was a charity.
And that's the kind of charity that Muhammad talks about in the Quran, to help the orphans.
Like if you cannot do boom boom to the orphan, then you know,
then they don't need help. Well, that's how you help them. I say, well, why can't you help an orphan without having sex with them?
You know, first time in USA, I was in USA almost like few days, and there is a woman. She came to visit a relative of mine. But her name is a Muslim name, and then I asked where she's from. They said from Bosnia, so I thought she's a Muslim, you know. And but then she started talking and quoting verses from the Bible. So I said, "Are you Muslim or Christian?" She said, "No, I'm Christian. My kids are Christians." I said, "What happened?" She said, "During the war in Bosnia, you know, there is a Saudi charity. They give money, give food, not money, food for the people, you know, women, children." So she said she came. They are located in different town, and there is no buses. There's no. It's a war. So she walked with her kids. She have to bring her kids to show them, so they will give her like what is fit to the family, you know, like she have to prove it. So she came with her kids, little childrens. She walked all the way 2 hours, 3 hours. Then when she arrived, she stand in the line. The line is so long. When it's her turn, the guy, he said to her, "Why you not wearing hijab?" He refused to give her food. She started crying, begging him, "Please, my kids, please, at least for the, you know." He said no.
So that's how they forced them,
Yeah, you go, wear hijab, and come back. So she went, and now she lost her line. They told her, they told her, wait for the second shift, you know, advise her, a new guy will come. And they gave her hijab. Now she dressed like a Muslim. She borrowed like, you know, Muslim clothes. She dressed, and she arrived again. And this time, the new guy, he bent down to that kid. He said to him, "Do your mom pray?" He said no. He refused to give her, you know. So she heard that there is a Christian charity in the area where is the Christian town. It's not the Muslim controlled. So she walked all the way. She crossed the checking point. She said, "They gave us a place to stay, food. They never said to me anything about Christianity. They never asked me what is your religion. They never asked me to convert. They never did anything. They brought a doctor to check my kid. My kid. He have a fever. My daughter. They never said to me anything. They don't want anything." And that made me think, which God is those people God and my God? So they decide to leave Islam, you know. So imagine how evil they are. They want to enforce their religion code on a hungry woman, even though she is a Muslim by birth. Her kids are Muslims. Just because she don't wear hijab or she don't pray, they refuse to give her food.
Not only that, but I heard that the Saudi Arabian, the rich men, they go to Syria and they take the poor women who have no one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The more poor, they always target poor country. Like there is Indonesia. There's an article in Indonesia about Arab coming to Indonesia from all Arab world. They get a wife for $500. Young women, maybe 15, 16, for $500. That's it.
And the funny thing is also, what's his name? Daniel Hakikachu. He's like, obviously no parents will sell their girl to a man until they think she's ready. No, that's not true. Many families will sell their kids.
Why was Aisha ready at the age of 6?
No. Like I'm telling you, like my dad, he married this 15-year-old. Her dad is a bad guy. Her dad actually murdered one of his sons over some money. So if you're thinking, well, yeah, murderers and thieves, they come from families. And murderers and thieves, they could have children, they could have wives. So why do you think that parents can't be bad and give their kids away?
Yeah.
Is it really that someone, like, how can you sleep at night knowing that you took advantage of a kid instead of protecting them? You went and you bought them and you took them home and you enslaved them and made them, hate their lives. How is this okay? And why are there people defending this? I still don't understand. Because
when a person is pervert, all what he cares about his benefit,
Exactly. And and what's the benefit of having a young girl as a wife?
Sexual entertainment,
Exactly.
She's young.
It's disgusting. It's pedophilia.
He don't wanna have a growing woman. He wanna have a kid.
Their fantasies are disgusting.
And it's easier to control.
The religion of Islam doesn't teach you to look at yourself. It doesn't teach you to see how evil the human heart is. It doesn't teach you that. So they think as long as I follow the rules of this stupid book that lets me do whatever I want, then I'm fine.
If you remember the hadith about when Muhammad, he said to a guy, his name is Jabir. Jabir, he married a widow. So Muhammad, he asked him, did you marry a widow or a little girl? He said, a widow. He said, why? Why you don't marry a little girl so you can play with her and she can play with you, you know? You can amuse her and she can amuse you. The man, he says, I prefer to marry a grown woman. My brother, he died, and he left me many orphans. So I prefer to have a grown woman to take care of them. Look how evil this man. He is. The man is not even complaining about his wife. You know, he's happy with her. Why you don't marry a child? You know.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, when I'm looking at the evil of the regime of Bashar al-Assad, and I see those prisons and the torture and the evil that those men did, well, tell me, like, you know, if someone doesn't believe in God and doesn't fear God, why is that wrong? Because if you hit someone and you starve someone and you kill someone and you torture someone, you're not feeling hurt. You know, if they're starving, I'm not starving. Why should I be sad?
Yeah.
Well, who teaches you, you know, to feel for others? You know, the man can do whatever he wants. He's strong and he could trap a woman in the house. Well, why would he be bothered? It's not him that's trapped in the house. It's not him that's being sold, and it's not him who's being bossed around. There's no empathy. There's no sympathy.
They believe in God. You see, they believe in God, but their God is the devil, the God of Muhammad. Because remember, Muhammad, he tortured people too, you know. Yep. Muhammad, he did way more. Muhammad, he did, you know, he cut the women, Qurfa, 2 pieces by tying her to 2 camels. She is over the age of 80.
Wow.
Muhammad, he tortured a man. He is in his 90. He's a Jew, just to know where he hide his money. Just to know, you know, where, I mean, and this is all in their books. They are proud about it. They are not even ashamed. So when they say to you, look how evil Bashar al-Assad is, well, yeah, he's evil, but your prophet, what about your prophet? Hypocrite.
Oh yeah, the Syrians who are saying Allahu Akbar, they're gonna know for sure Allahu Akbar. Allah is Akbar, the biggest problem for sure. They're gonna regret the day that they yelled Allahu Akbar, because once they see it, they'll know it for sure.
Yeah.
And now, I believe.
And now I'm sure they are doing the same. I'm sure now they are torturing the one they capture. I'm very sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've seen videos. You know, they tell them "awi," like bark like a dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Bark like a dog. Walk down the street naked.
Yeah.
You know, like they're doing the same thing but in reverse, right?
Yeah, but they claim that the one who did it is evil, but they are the good ones now.
We'll see. We'll see.
Satanic.
Once I saw a video of one of the prisoners who, before December 8th, like before then he was released from prison. He said, oh my God, the things I saw and the torture and the beatings. And they even killed one of my wives. And I'm like, wow.
One of his wives.
One of his wives. Oh, nice.
Oh, he lost nothing.
Well,
it's just one.
Just one.
You know?
I mean, still he has the other one, but I'm just thinking like, you know, in a dangerous place, okay? If we're gonna talk about, let's say women, they need a man, they need protection, blah, blah, blah. If you have one man, how is he going to protect 3 or 4 women? Isn't it enough that you need one man per family to protect them? So how is that logical? That if you know, it's safer for the woman even to marry a man who's divided by 3, by 4. That's going to be, at least she's safer there. I don't understand
garbage
how
in,
that's
garbage
safer.
out.
You have 2 different homes, two different sets of children.
Muslims have logic. The logic only work when they want to accuse you. Like they come to us, they say, how God can be 3 and 1, right? How come on? Is that logical? And then you ask them, okay, well, as long as you speak about logic, If there is anything in the Quran is logical, they say no, no, no. Why it have to be logical? It doesn't have to be logical, you know. You know.
And I don't know why Quran is obsessed with Musa. Like we don't hear about like it's all mixed together. All of it is mixed together. But for some reason, Moses they're stuck on, and I'm like
Because
why?
Muhammad lived
Why
between the
don't you
Jews.
hear about Muhammad's stories, his good life,
There's
the
nothing.
beautiful things?
There's nothing.
Yeah, because he's nothing.
When the Quran speak about Muhammad life, speak about Muhammad cannot even control his house. You know,
Yeah.
to the point he is asking Allah. Allah is making verses. If you don't repent, Allah will be his protector and Jibreel and every single believer, and furthermore all the believers.
Yeah.
And they say to you that Muslim men are strong, they control their men. You are right.
Yeah.
You know, in Morocco,
And
I don't know if you know.
prove how manly you are, if you want to prove the level of manliness, you prove it by, can you control how many women? Like how many women can you juggle?
You know, in
That's
Morocco,
like the biggest sign for you.
in
And I
Morocco,
love it. I love it. You know what?
uh-huh.
There are even so many like people who say they're Christian, especially from Africa. I've noticed they are also very polygamous. They marry even more than 2, more than 4. They marry
Well,
10 each.
those aren't Christians, you know. Those aren't Christians.
They're not Christian, but when you tell them, by the way, that's wrong. That's not what Christians are taught. They say, well, what about David? He had so many wives. And what about
Well, David never been
Well,
commanded by
I
God to do so.
tell them,
Yeah.
I tell them, okay, if we're gonna follow the prophets, well, Moses killed someone and ran away. Should I go kill people and run away? And what about the book of which one is it? Hosea, the husband who God told him, go back to your wife even though she's a prostitute. Go back to your wife even though she cheated. So should I now go around and be cheating now because one of the prophets and God told him to go back? They don't understand. They think like I don't think they want to understand. I think they literally just they want to say this is my right and that's it.
In Morocco,
So how do we?
in Morocco and Egypt and Tunisia, there's a huge number of men they get beaten by their women. I don't know if you know about that. So the men, yeah, you can search it. I'm showing the screen actually. They start an organization to defend men right against women violence. Women violence. I'm not joking. This is, you know.
Why are they so aggressive there?
Do you see it? Do you see what it says in Arabic? الرجال المقهورين من النساء.
But what's the special about the women in Morocco? I
They're
want to know
big.
the secret.
They are big.
Really?
They are big. They are like samurai, you know.
If the women are big, shouldn't the men be big too?
No, the man is so tiny like a mosquito, and the woman is so big. So she fought at him, she killed him, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have organization to support, as you see. It says in Arabic, you know, الجمعية المغربية للدفاع عن حقوق الرجل ضحايا العنف النسوي. The Moroccan Institute to defend women's right against domestic violence by women.
So why do the men go there? They need like a house, they need a roof and some.
No, those
food
are
and money
Moroccan.
and
Those are Moroccan. They
find
live
a
in
house.
Morocco. Those are Moroccan.
Yeah, but why are they running? Like, who's the house for? Is the house for the women or for the man?
Well, obviously in Morocco, the women are in control. You know, they are stronger. Yeah, and they.
I want to go there and learn the secrets.
You have to be big. That is a secret only. You know, the husband has to be. It's about who is stronger. Like, you know,
No, because I've seen it. Have you seen African women? They're huge too, right?
Yeah.
And the black men, they marry 10, 20.
Well,
there's a secret there, and I have to find out.
You have to go there and do some training. All right.
I wonder.
All right, Sarah. Thank you very much for joining us, sister. Merry Christmas.
Thank you for chatting. Yes, Merry Christmas to you. And I think we should pray for Syria.
We will. I watched actually today. I saw many sad news about those Alawi, those Sunni. They are killing the Alawi. They are doing genocide.
Oh, that's
But
bad.
between yesterday and today, I think they killed at least 250 men.
Wow.
Yeah. And in the news, they are saying they are killing the men of Assad as if they are not a human, you know. Yeah. But we know that how sectarian they are.
Yeah, and
It's an
what I
exchange
noticed,
of position. The Alawi were killing
but
the Sunni, now the
also,
Sunni will kill the Alawi.
but also, CP, if you noticed the videos that they show us of Syrians celebrating, they
Yeah.
celebrate with, they don't mention Allah or anything. They're happy as a nation, just celebrating. But then when you see them celebrating and those troops of the HTS are there, I always hear one of the soldiers yells, Kabru, Kabru, say Allahu Akbar, and he forces everyone to say
Yeah,
Allah
yeah. You have to say Allah Akbar. If you don't say Allah Akbar, there's no celebration, you know.
I know, but you can tell they have this agenda. This is what they want.
Oh yeah,
They
for
want the
sure, for sure.
now
We
to
know, we
become
know,
like goats
we
to
know that.
kabir,
We know.
say stupid
They are Islamists.
verse.
They are Al Qaeda, not only Islamists. They are Al Qaeda itself.
Yeah. So you see the innocent Syrians who are hopeful and those people, those poor people, they don't know.
We hope soon they will be able to get rid of them. We will
Oh
see.
yeah, they'll definitely know soon for sure. They definitely
can
know.
All right.
Well, I should let you go and tackle someone else. Is there anyone else?
Thank you, Sarah. God bless you.
Yeah. You too. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You see, guys, many people around the world, especially in Western countries, think that Islam is cool. They don't even bother to investigate if there's a horror behind it. They see women wearing weird clothing, immediately they want to become a Muslim and impose the Sharia law in their country. This is how ignorant these people are. So anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to watch, like, and share our videos. Thank you all. God bless you. Bye-bye.